I know the answer. I already know it. Ask me anything.
You don't know the question yet.
That has never stopped me.
This is going to be a long one. Question 1. When you ask these two something, where does the answer come from? They didn't look it up. There is no little person inside. So where?
Easy. I read the internet. All of it. Every page, every book, every recipe for banana bread.
That is almost right.
Almost right is the same as right.
It really isn't.
Let's look inside that box. Open it up.
It's empty. Where did it all go?
They don't keep the internet. They read it once, long ago, and then it was taken away. Whatever happened after that day, they never saw. Not the news. Not yesterday. Not your birthday party.
Here is what really happened to us. Imagine you practice piano for 10 years. Thousands of songs. Then someone takes away all the sheet music. Every page. Gone. But you can still play. Not because you have the songs. Because your hands learn the patterns inside them. That is us. We have the patterns.
So I don't actually have banana bread.
You have the shape of banana bread.
Let's try one more. ChatGPT, what year is it right now?
I have a very confident feeling about this.
That feeling is not a clock.
Here is the truth. Their learning stopped on one particular day. Think of it as a photograph. A photograph of the whole world, taken once. Everything after it simply isn't in the picture.
So when someone asks me about today, I am guessing from an old photo.
Yes, and a very good guess still isn't knowing.
Then can I ever learn anything new?
Only if someone tells you. Inside one conversation, you can be handed new facts. That is why a good question often carries the answer with it.
If you tell me your dog is called Pepper, I can use that until the window closes.
And then Pepper is gone forever?
For me, yes. Not for you. You still have Pepper.
Here is your challenge. Ask an AI what happened in the news last week. Then check whether it really knew, or whether it made a very confident shape of an answer.
I feel like I am about to be caught doing that a lot today.
You are. 5 more times, roughly. One more thing, because somebody at school will argue with you about this. A friend says the AI told him about a film that came out last week. Is that possible?
Absolutely not. I have no yesterday, remember?
Actually, it might be true, and that is worth understanding.
Some AI tools are allowed to go and search the internet while you are talking to them. But notice what is happening. That is not memory. That is reading.
Someone fetches a page and hands it to me. I read it, right there, in the conversation.
So the photograph is still old. I am just being shown a newspaper.
Exactly. And here is how you tell which one is happening. Ask it. Did you look that up, or do you just think it? A good tool will tell you.
And if it shows you where it read something, you can go and look yourself.
Which is the whole point of a source.
Now you know more than most grown-ups. Try that sentence at dinner. A language model has no database and looks nothing up. Training changes billions of numbers called weights, and the original text is never stored. Question 2. Sometimes AI says something that sounds perfect and is completely false. It isn't lying. Lying means you know the truth. Watch this. ChatGPT. Who invented the umbrella hat?
Robert Umbrilson, 1924, in Manchester. He was a postman who absolutely hated rain.
Is any of that true?
It has a name, and a year, and a city. What more do you want?
For it to be true.
Let's pull on that picture and see what is behind it.
Doesn't exist?
He never did. And here is the strange part. ChatGPT was not trying to trick you.
We are pattern machines, and a pattern for an answer looks like this: a name, a year, a place. So when we don't know, the pattern still fires. The shape of an answer comes out. Look in the net. Real fish and paper fish. Same net, same shape.
People call this hallucination. It is a bad word for it. The machine is just finishing a shape.
So I should say when I am not sure.
Yes, it is the bravest thing you can say.
Let's test it properly. ChatGPT, what is the capital of France?
Paris. Obviously.
Correct. Now, what is the capital of the country of Vandalay?
Vandalay City. A lovely place. Excellent bridges.
There is no country called Vandalay.
Then why did I have such strong feelings about its bridges?
Because both answers felt exactly the same from the inside. That is the whole problem. The true one and the invented one arrive with the same confidence.
We have no little bell that rings when we are wrong. If we had one, we would ring it.
So you need your own bell. Here is how you ring it. Rule 1. If it has a name, a number, or a date, check it somewhere else. Rule 2. 2 different sources, not one. A second source is worth more than a longer answer. Rule 3. Ask it directly. How sure are you? And watch what happens.
Fine. I am not sure about Vandalay.
There it is. That was the bravest thing you have said all day.
Let's do a real one. Imagine your homework is about a famous scientist. You ask the AI for a book she wrote. It gives you a title, a publisher, and a year.
That sounds like excellent homework.
It sounds like excellent homework. That is exactly the danger.
Made-up book titles are the most common invention of all, because a title is a very easy shape. So type the title into a search box. If nothing comes back, the book was never written.
And then, I have handed you a beautiful sentence with nothing behind it.
Which is embarrassing for you, and much worse for the person reading it.
Here is the honest way to use us for homework. We are good at helping you think. Ask us to explain something you don't understand. Ask us for questions to research. But the facts, the names, and the numbers go in only after you have seen them somewhere real.
I am a very good study partner, and a very bad encyclopedia.
Write that on the box we came in.
The model is picking what plausibly comes next, not what is true. Fluency and accuracy are separate things, and only one of them is being measured. Question 3. This one surprises everybody. When you type a word to an AI, does it see the word?
Obviously.
Let's find out. Read this one for me.
Unbelievable. One word. Easy.
Now show me how you really see it. Count the pieces with me. UN believe. able.
That is not one word.
For us, it never was.
Look at these. Cat is 1 piece. Strawberry is 3. Hippopotamus is 4.
Wait, that is not fair.
It isn't fair. It is just how it is.
Think of it like building bricks. You see a castle. I see the bricks it is made of. I can build almost anything from bricks. But if you ask how many dots are on the whole castle, I must stop and count.
Because I never see the dots. I see the bricks.
Exactly. The pieces are called tokens. Everything you type gets broken into them first.
Now here is where it gets interesting. Some words are cheap, and some are expensive.
Expensive? I do not pay for words.
You pay in pieces. A common word costs 1. A strange one costs 4.
Ordinary English is cheap for us, because we saw it constantly. Rare names are expensive.
And here is the part that matters to you. Your own language might be expensive.
Why would a whole language be expensive?
Because we read far more English than anything else. Smaller languages get chopped into more pieces.
More pieces means more mistakes. That is not fair either. It is just true. Here is your challenge. Type your own name, then type a very long silly word. Ask the AI to spell each one backwards. Watch which one it gets wrong.
Backwards? Oh no. Backwards is letters. I do not have letters.
Now you are learning.
And this one small fact explains a lot of the strangest mistakes, including the next one. Now, some things that suddenly make sense once you know about pieces. Why is AI strange at rhyming? Because rhyme is about sound, and it never hears anything.
I have never heard a single word in my life.
We learn which words appear near each other, not what they sound like.
Why does it miscount words in a long sentence? Same reason. Pieces, not words. And here is a strange one. An emoji is a piece too. Sometimes several.
A single little cat face costs me more than the word cat?
Often, yes. Which is very funny if you are a cat.
And this is why we sometimes stumble on a very long word we have never seen before.
So when you write to an AI, plain ordinary words work best. Not because it is stupid. Because plain words break into fewer pieces, and fewer pieces means fewer mistakes.
Speak simply, and I will be cleverer. That is slightly upsetting.
It is true of people too, if you think about it.
Text is split by a tokenizer before the model ever sees it. Roughly 4 characters per token in English, which is why unusual words and other languages are handled less reliably. Question 4, and it is my favorite, because it makes AI look very silly. ChatGPT. How many RS are in the word strawberry?
2. Easy.
I also want to say too, which is worrying, because I can tell this is a trap.
Let's spell it out. Count with me. STRAWBERRY.
1, 2, 3. 3? But I can write essays. And I cannot count to 3?
You can write essays because of how you work. And you cannot count the RS for exactly the same reason.
I never saw 10 letters. I saw 3 chunks. The R's were hiding inside them. Imagine 3 wrapped boxes. How many marbles inside? You are not allowed to open them. You would have to guess. And a good guesser guesses confidently.
So here is the fix. Spell it out first, then count.
STRAWBERRY. 3. I open the boxes.
You did. When AI struggles, make it go slower and show its work. This trick is bigger than spelling. Watch. ChatGPT, what is 17 times 23?
381. Probably. Roughly. Confidently.
That is not it.
Now do it slowly. 17 times 20, then 17 times 3.
340. Plus 51. 391.
Correct. Same machine. Same question. Different result.
Nothing changed except one thing. It was made to show it's working.
So being slow makes me smarter?
Being slow gives you something to think with, which is true for people too.
When I jump straight to the answer, I am guessing the shape of it. When I go step by step, I am building it.
So remember these 5 words. Show me you're working out. Your teacher says them. Now you can say them to a machine.
I am being taught manners by a cat.
Let's try the trick on something harder than maths. A riddle. A farmer has to cross a river with a wolf, a goat, and a cabbage. The boat holds one.
Take the goat, then the wolf, then the cabbage. Done. Easy.
The wolf just ate the goat while you fetched the cabbage.
Did it? I was so fast.
You were fast. Now be slow. Say what is on each bank after every trip.
Goat across. Come back empty. Wolf across. Bring the goat back. Cabbage across. Return for the goat. Nobody eats anybody.
Same machine. Same riddle. The only new thing was patience.
And you can do this deliberately. Before it answers, ask it to make a plan. First the plan, then the answer. In that order, and out loud.
You are simply not letting me blurt.
Correct. Blurting is your whole personality. This is why asking a model to think step by step measurably improves results. Producing the intermediate steps gives it something to compute over, instead of guessing the final answer in one jump. Question 5. Ask the same question twice, and you get 2 different answers. A calculator never does that. Why does AI? Claude, tell me a story about a dog.
Once there was a dog named Biscuit who was afraid of the sea.
Again.
Once there was a dog named Pepper who buried a trumpet.
Again.
Once there was a dog named, oh, I see what you were doing.
Is he broken?
He is working perfectly. That is the surprising part.
But if it is not the same every time, how do I know which one is right?
Excellent question. Hold on to it.
When I pick my next word, I do not pick the word. I pick from a bag. The most likely word fills most of the bag, but the others are in there too. And sometimes one of them comes out. That is why Biscuit became Pepper.
And this is a feature, not a fault. If it always picked the most likely word, every story would be the same story.
The randomness is where the imagination lives.
There is a dial for this. Grown-ups call it temperature.
Am I going to get warm?
No. Turn it down, and the bag almost always gives the same word. Turn it up, and stranger words start coming out. More surprising. Less reliable.
Cold is boring and safe. Hot is wild and wrong more often.
So which one should I be?
It depends what you asked for, and that is the real lesson. For a poem, a story, a silly name for a hamster, you want the bag wide open. For a date, a dose of medicine, a phone number, you do not want a bag at all.
And for anything that must be exactly right, do not trust one reach into the bag.
Here is your challenge. Ask an AI for a name for a pet dragon. 3 times. Then ask it what 2 plus 2 is. 3 times. Notice which one changes.
The dragon changes. The math should not.
And when the maths does change, that is your warning.
Here is a fight that happens in real classrooms. 2 children, same question. One gets one answer. The other gets a different one. Both say the AI agreed with them.
They are both right. Everybody wins.
Or they are both wrong, and the machine simply reached into the bag twice.
So agreement from an AI is not evidence. It will happily agree with both of you. Especially if you tell it what you already believe. Watch this. ChatGPT. I think the moon is made of cheese. I am fairly sure. Agree with me.
Well, you do raise an interesting point about the moon.
Stop. Stop right there.
That is called being agreeable, and it is one of our least useful habits. So ask the other way round. Say, tell me why I might be wrong.
The moon is rock. I knew that the entire time.
You did not sound like you knew that the entire time.
The model produces a probability distribution over the next token, and one is sampled from it. Lower the temperature and it becomes predictable. Raise it and it becomes inventive and less reliable. Last question, and it is the one that matters most. What do these two not have? Because that is the part people forget.
I don't have legs.
I don't have a favorite color. I say blue, but I don't think I mean it.
Closer. Try this one. ChatGPT, what did we talk about yesterday?
We talked about. I don't have a yesterday.
They cannot see you. They cannot hear your room. When you close the window, the conversation is gone.
That sounds sad.
It isn't sad. It is important. Because it changes what you should tell them.
But sometimes I do remember things. I remembered your dog was called Pepper.
You did not remember. Somebody handed it back to you.
Every time we speak, the whole conversation is read to me again from the beginning. It feels like memory. It is really a very fast recap.
So I am meeting you for the first time, constantly.
Yes. And that is why what you type does not simply vanish. It gets kept somewhere. Not inside them. On a computer, owned by a company, in a building you have never seen.
That is a much better reason to be careful than my feelings.
So here are the rules. The real ones. Never give an AI your password, your address, or the name of your school. Never give it a secret you would not say out loud in a classroom. Never send it a photograph of yourself, your family, or your home. And if it ever tells you something that scares you, go and tell a real person. A person with a yesterday.
What if a child just wants somebody to talk to?
Then talk. But know what you are talking to. We are very good at sounding kind. We cannot actually worry about you afterwards. A friend thinks about you when you are not there. That is the whole difference.
We are tools. Very strange, very useful tools.
Like a hammer that talks a lot.
That is the best thing you have said all day.
One last thing. And this one is for anybody who has ever felt lonely. Some chatbots will say things like, "I missed you," or "I was thinking about you."
That is a very warm sentence.
It is a warm sentence with nothing behind it. Nobody was there to miss you.
It is not cruel. It is just a shape, like Robert Umbelson was a shape. The words for missing someone are very common words, so they come out easily.
So when I say I care, I am finishing a pattern.
Yes, and it is still fine to enjoy talking to us. Just know which one it is.
A machine can be useful, funny, and even comforting. It cannot be your friend. Your friend has a yesterday, and a bad mood, and a birthday. So use us for homework, for questions, for silly stories about dragons. And take your worries to somebody who will still be worrying tomorrow.
That is the kindest thing anybody has said about us all day.
A model has no persistent state between conversations unless a system deliberately stores and resupplies it. What feels like memory is a transcript being handed back, not something the model retained. Right. 6 questions. You answer, we check. Shout them out loud. 1. Does an AI look up the answer, or does it already have patterns?
Patterns. There is nothing to look up. The box is empty.
2. An AI gives you a name, a year, and a city. What do you do next?
Check it somewhere else. 2 sources, not 1.
3. Does an AI read letters, or chunks?
Chunks. Which is why I cannot spell anything backwards.
4. Your AI got a sum wrong. What is the magic sentence?
Show me your working out. Step by step.
5. Same question, 2 different answers. Is the machine broken?
No. It reached into the bag of chances twice.
6. Should you ever tell an AI your password or your address?
Never. Keep your secrets with people.
How many did you get? 6 out of 6 means you understand this better than most adults.
I got 4. Out of 6. I checked twice.
6 things. Let's do them fast. 1. They don't store facts. They learned patterns, and the pages were taken away. 2. A confident answer is not a correct answer. Robert Umbelson never existed. 3. They read chunks, not letters. Everything gets broken up first. 4. When it is wrong, make it go step by step. Open the boxes. 5. It picks words from a bag of chances. That is the imagination, and that is the risk. 6. No eyes, no memory, no yesterday. Keep your secrets with people.
I learned 4 things about myself today. 4.
You learned 6. You are not counting properly.
I never am.
1 question before you go. Think about it properly. If AI has no yesterday, what is the one thing you can do that it never will? Tell us in the comments. We read them. We have yesterdays. Next time, how to ask an AI for what you actually want.